Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ahchyam, Yahushua, Ahchyam, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone. And peace to you, sincere brothers out there, man, the house of David. You sincere brothers that's out there teaching this truth for your salvation to glorify the Lord's name. And basically, man, what I wanted to do is, the Spirit just been hopping on me just to talk. You know, this message is just to the sincere and then the men that really believe in this truth. Because the Spirit has been heavy in these last days, really aiming at that Saul spirit and that lukewarm spirit. Now you have some guys in this truth that they're not going to even go into that topic at all, because and through the Spirit they know something and they don't really want to talk about that. They may know something that's amongst them and they don't really want to go into that. But yeah, a lot of dudes that's lukewarm, you can't have an emotional attachment to somebody that's not doing the will of the Heavenly Father. If they're not doing the will of the Heavenly Father, you got emotional attachment, then you're in a bad spot. Because if that dude is Satan, actually, really, and he's posing as being somebody righteous, you're going to go down with that guy that's actually posing to be righteous, that's really Satan. So you, for your own self, you got to get out of there on your own self. You got to get from amongst these people. See, the thing about it is our people are blinded by groups and trying to be a part of something. Not all the time it's right to be a part of a certain group or this, that, and the third. And I know the Spirit is out there to where, like, certain guys is feeling certain type of ways about certain men that's around them. Yeah, because the Spirit ain't right and the Spirit ain't there and the Spirit is telling you. But you don't want to make a move because you feel like you don't know what you're gonna do. First of all, you gotta have faith in the Lord, and then second of all, you gotta discern who's in the Spirit around you. You know, if you can't discern who's in the Spirit around you, then basically what's gonna happen is those spirits around you are gonna lead you into death. Because you have a lot of evil spirits that's out here. You have that Jezebel spirit out here right now. You have that Saul spirit and you have that Absalom spirit. All these spirits are spirits of basically overthrowing leadership. That's the spirit that's out here. You have spirits that's on these people. Now, you may be a sincere brother that's amongst dudes that's really ain't in the Spirit. What I mean in the Spirit is, in these last days, the Lord is really dealing with men that's hot for the Lord. He's not dealing with dudes that's lukewarm. They can't even put up 1 or 2 videos a week. The Lord ain't really dealing with you, man. The Lord ain't dealing with you. And I seen somebody do a video. The topic was, that's why dudes don't want to help you. Well, first of all, if you in the Spirit of the Lord, you know that your help cometh from heaven, man. Your help comes from the Lord. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got a lot of dudes that really ain't in the Spirit. And the thing is, they get the appeases because they have the likes and the favor of men. But deep down, they really ain't in the Spirit. They got that Saul spirit in them. You know, Apostle Tahar was going over that sit down the other night, and he sees certain guys that's up top, that's up high, that actually had that spirit of Saul in them. And basically, what you gotta do, you gotta separate yourself from them dudes in this time. If you don't, you're gonna be destroyed. You know, stop having an emotional attachment to these dudes that's in the spirit of Satan, because Satan is all out here, man, in these last days. So basically, this is just like a warning, because I was driving right now and I was on my way to get some stuff done in my car or whatever, and the Spirit just had me pull over and talk about this. The Spirit just kept touching me to, like, hey, go pull over and do this sit down. So I'm on the side of the road and I'm just doing this sit down. And that's how the Spirit has been with me, man. The Spirit has been telling me to do certain things and I just do it. Because the thing is, what you're doing, the next man is not going to do. And, you know, here be it as may, that we go into prophecy, we go into the white man, we go into the 10 toes, we go into Gog and Magog, we may go into this, that, and the third. But one major topic that dudes is not talking about is dudes that's lukewarm, that's not in the Spirit. Now, you have this term of being unified than being right, which I don't really believe in that. I think that's just some bullshit. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm just telling you, Frank, can two walk together except they be agreed? So we got to be agreed in the spirit. And if you around me, you got to be pumping this thing to your utmost ability. It can't be no lukewarm or no bullshit like that. So that's why I don't believe in that shit. I believe you have to be right in these times or you're going to be destroyed. You know, fuck all that shit. Because a lot of men that's pushing that shit, they lukewarm and they struggling to put up videos, got excuses and shit. Like, a lot of men don't want to make time for the Lord. They got all this other shit going on in America. Man, fuck this place, man. I got shit going on here, too. But I don't give a damn about this shit, man. All this shit can go at the drop of a dime for this truth. So our message to you, sincere brothers, if you have an assumption and the spirit is telling you that shit ain't right where you are, you should get the fuck from away from there, man. And ask the Lord to be with you and guide you. See, the thing is, man, this whole cliche of men hiding behind camps, and the thing about it, a lot of people in these camps ain't right. Yeah, you have some men in camps sincere, but most of the men in these camps ain't right, and that's in every camp. That's in every camp. Don't let somebody give you that assumption that everything is all right with everybody. It's not. You're in a very evil time. Like I said, you have that Jezebel spirit out here. You have that Absalom spirit, and you have that Saul spirit out here. All these are spirits to overthrow the leadership. And for you guys that's out there, that's diligent, that you're in top leadership positions, and what you got to understand is, it's a lot of envy and it's a lot of jealousy and hatred going on out there. Even though you may not see it, just look. If you're doing the work of the Lord and you're verbing in the spirit, as the scriptures tell you in Romans 12, if you're verbing in the spirit, and just look around you and see who men that's not really pushing that way, because this thing is about pushing the word of the Lord. So you really have to make time for the Lord. If you notice certain men around you ain't right, that's more than likely the men around you, they got that satanic spirit on them, which basically they're looking to overthrow you when they get a chance. When they first get a chance and the opening to do it, they looking to do that. So you really got to look at that. Now, through the spirit, if you don't look at that, then that's whatever. Because you don't have to take my word for it. That spirit is out here. You know, this is the spirit. This is the valley of the shadow of death and great hell, man. This is hell. We're living in hell, man. So the spirit just wanted me to just say that, man. For you sincere brothers, if you have if the spirit is telling you that you should separate yourself or get away from dudes that you think that might not be right, get the fuck away from them. Because the spirit dwells with who it wants to dwell with. The spirit is not subject to just one camp or one person or this, that, and the third. The spirit, as Jeremiah told you in the first chapter, the Lord said he knew you in the belly. So at the end of the day, the Lord knows who you are through the belly. Like, he been knowing who you are in your mom's belly, man. He put that spirit in you. So all this bullshit, you got to be with this and be with this clique and you with and all that bullshit. No, the Lord deals. The Lord deals individually. You know, starting with the apostles, and the apostles know, man. You listen to that sit down Elder Tahar did, man. He said certain dudes got that, you know, top dudes got that spirit of Saul in them. And that's the spirit that's going on out here. And a lot of guys, they make videos and they don't really go into that spirit that's out here. Like, they're ignoring that spirit with all this other shit going on out there. So basically, that's why the spirit had me talk about this right now. If you sincere, get away from that demonic, lazy spirit that ain't really pushing the Lord's word like that. You got to get away from that, because them guys got Satan on them. And they been had Satan on them. The thing is, at a appointed time, that shit basically is going to leak out, and they can't hold it from leaking out. But yeah, man, Psalms 121 and 2, it says, my help cometh from the Lord, which made the heavens and the earth. So guys talking about, you know, people don't want to help you. And, you know, I'm just putting this out there, because if the Lord is with you, the Lord is your help. You don't have to wait on nobody to help you for shit. You know, like I said, me and the brother that's out here now, you know, pushing, we've been out on the highways and the hedges, and we've been out there by ourselves. And we've been doing that for years. So basically, we don't need the help of men, and we don't. I mean, we don't need the big ups from men and the pats on the back. We don't need none of that shit because we've always had the Lord with us. So the Lord is telling me through the Spirit right here, man, brothers sincere, man, separate yourself from guys who you may think that ain't right. I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't care how many elders you think they may know, man, because a lot of guys ain't right in these times, man. And you just got to do that. And pray that the Lord leads you and guide you to men that's right. That's what you have to do. A lot of you don't really want to pray on that. You have to pray on that. The Lord will send you to people that's right, man. He will do that. It's not about camps and groups and none of that shit. There's a lot of dudes that's in camps got Satan on them. And they don't have the spirit of pushing the Lord's word. They had the spirit of Saul. That spirit of evil was put on Saul. It's on a lot of men. And we're in a time where it's more wicked than it is righteous out there. But basically, I just wanted to bring that out. And our help coming from heaven, man. We don't have to wait on no man to help us or none of that shit. Pray to the Lord. He'll help you, man. And with that, hey, the message is to the sincere. But I know a lot of you demons out there, you're going to hear this video too. But you demons are going to be destroyed, man. Remember, Yahweh he said he gave us power over these spirits. So, and with that, man, Lord willing, that was edifying, man, to be on to the next one. Hey, shalom.